first started the magazine, you were working as a computer scientist. So what made you decide to change over and become and start a magazine?
Okay, I decided that I decided to do this magazine because I felt that we needed a voice in our community. Basically, the media that's out there today, they don't really cater to people of color. So therefore, when issues come up that they're not really eager to address, I felt that Unheard Voices should fill that void, and that's why I got started.
Okay, when did you start?
I started back in 2004, and basically it started in the town of Neptune. Okay, I started there because of the fact that there was a lot of issues with police harassment, police just disrespecting people of color. They looking at black folks' garbages. They beating up folks, and nobody had no voice to even express it. And if you did try to express it, people, they was afraid of the backlash from the police. So I said, I'm not scared. I said, I don't work for anybody but myself. I'm not a scientist anymore. That's what I used to do. I don't have to worry about being fired because I work for myself. So I don't have to worry about none of those ills that come with working in a mainstream society, especially when it's dominated by people other than ourselves.
Okay, now your daughter is CEO and editor-in-chief of Unheard Voices. What is it like working with your daughter?
It could be tough because she's pretty demanding. When I first brought her on board, she came on board when she was about maybe 16, 17, 18, no 17. It was about 17 because she wasn't really that much involved, but she would do the graphics for me for the local paper that I was getting out. So at that time, my passion was at a real high level compared to hers. And then I also had my son who was also helping me out with the sales as far as getting the newspaper out around the community, which was Neptune, Asbury, and Long Branch at the time. But going back to my daughter, and then basically she started seeing how passionate I was about it, and because we had moved from Neptune, she just said to me one day, "How would you like to, reach a broader audience, with the newspaper?" And I said to her, "Oh, you can do that?" And she looked at me and she said, "I can." I said, "Well, then," I looked at her, I said, "Then you make it happen." And basically, that's how my daughter got involved. And now she's actually taken over because she brought it to a whole new level, being the CEO of Unheard Voices now. And she brought it to a level where I have to try to keep up with some of the things that she's doing, where she does a lot of technical stuff and things like that.
When Unheard Voices started, it was just a magazine. Did you ever see it expanding into online things and other things?
Well, because my background is in computer science, I did see that vision, but at that time in my life I was doing a lot of things and I was just really focusing on the paper. And my daughter, she actually sort of seen this before I seen it. And she was spending so much time on the computer. And my philosophy was like this: if you spend that much time on the computer, you should be able to do anything I ask you to do. And that's basically what happened. And she was able to say, can you do this? Can you do that? I can do this. Can you live stream? I can do that. Can you make the online magazine look like some of the other online magazines that's been around, like Ebony and Black Enterprise? She said, I can do that. So now when you actually look at Unheard Voices, you can see competitively wise that our magazine looks just as good as Black Enterprise, Ebony, and any other black urban magazine that's out there.